Start with yantra meditation. Lie down, Rupada, you, and let you be there. Close your eyes and be comfortable. It is again one of the very secretive meditation practices in the Tantra tradition, and we are learning this, the level one of yantra and the mantra meditation. So first, be comfortable. You see that why I ask you to be comfortable? So even at the subconscious level, your mind is running after a lot of things. So it withdraws itself from there. It becomes aware of the body. So you feel the sensation and you become aware from the top of the head to the toes. And eyes are closed. We will do the first 3 steps in 3 stages. The first is the active step, second is the passive step, and the third is the mindfulness. Mindfulness is an effortless state, a natural state, in which you are carefree and casual. Let us start with the first step. Put both your hands on the chest. Look inside the heart and start breathing long and the fast breathing into the chest. Long and the fast breathing into the rib cage. You expand your rib cage and contract. Yes, long and the fast. Long and the fast. Continue. Continue long and the fast breathing. Consciously looking inside the rib cage. Your subconscious mind will say, "No, let me stop it. Do not listen to it." Continue doing the practice. It is little typical. The teacher has to be an expert in giving this meditation. Observing you, all the participants, continue. Continue, please. Even if the mind says no, continue the practice. Continue, please. Continue. Continue long and the fast breathing into the rib cage, looking deep inside the heart in the space. Looking deep inside the heart in the space. Continue, please. And stop it, bring the hands down, do nothing. 3-pointed awareness of the breath first. No movement in the body. Total stillness. That will change the energy pattern on its own, based on the heart consciousness. Second, you are looking at the moving breath that is going in and out. Second is, you feel the sensation of the breath that goes in and out. You do not change the rate and the rhythm of the breath. And the 4th point is you are counting the breath. When the breath goes in 1. When the breath comes out 1. In 2. Without changing the rate and the rhythm of the breath, looking at the breath and counting mentally, you follow the breath. You don't change the rate and the rhythm of the breath. This is the passive state. We did the active practice of breathing, focused on a particular reason, to release the energy from the negative emotions. In a passive state, You raise your awareness inside, and the mind is engaged to live within. And the third stage, do nothing, remain as you are. So when you do nothing, it is an effortless, natural state of mindfulness. There are meditations in a meditation practice. So if you don't move the body, maintain the stillness in the body, and you do nothing, you are aware, awakened to the state of sensation and stillness in the body. The mind is engaged, living within naturally. Thought comes and goes. And you may begin experiencing the new sensations. And the mind in deeper inside says, yes, I feel calmness. It's a wonderful state. That's why it's a powerful meditation practice. Now put both your hands on the belly and start breathing long and fast, breathing into the belly, outside and inside. You inhale, the belly goes out. You exhale, belly goes in, looking deep inside the belly button. Continue, please. Long, fast breathing into the belly. The subconscious mind will definitely say to you, now I'm feeling tired. Don't worry about it. Don't listen to the mind. Continue doing it. The belly muscles are not trying to do this kind of a breathing. We may feel little fatigue. It's okay. We are crossing the threshold limit set by the mind of the belly. And that raises our level of awareness. And that's why I'm saying you, continue. It's an advanced meditation technique. Continue long and here saying breath into your belly. Don't stop in the middle. Don't move the body. So you maintain that level of awareness and attention is the key. And stop it, bring the hands down, do nothing, no movement in the body at all. Feeling the sensation at the outer level. And now look at the moving breath. Feel the moving breath in and out. Do not change the rate and the rhythm of the breath. And start counting the breath. When it goes in one, comes out one. You simply drop the word in one, out one. In two, out two. Without changing the rate and the rhythm of the breath. You engage the mind passively to live within. Why? The fundamental of all meditation is going within, living within, awakening within. In that state of the stillness, the sensation that you are aware in the body, you are counting the breath. Continue, please. and doing nothing, stop the counting, remain as you are. In that state of the stillness, the mind is awakening to that stillness, the sensation, the breath moving in and out, feeling the sensation. And it may become aware, the thoughts moving on the surface, and you are living within. It's a beautiful state. You're already into the meditative state. But the yantra and the mantra meditation explores much deeper. And now put your right hand on the belly, the left hand on the chest, and start breathing long in the hissing breath into both belly and the chest, looking deep inside the forehead. It's a long breath. You inhale and exhale through the nostrils. Long and fast breath in the hissing breath. Long and hissing breath. And stop it. Bring the hands down with the tip of the thumb and the index finger together with a gentle pressure. The tip of the tongue is touching the inside of the lower middle teeth, the lips together, and do nothing, just engage your mind, living within with the breath moving in and out, no change, and counting the breath. Remember, you do not change the breath to count the breath. You follow the breath. It is like the breath is like the car moving on the road, and you are watching it and counting it. You don't change. Continue counting. That helps to live the mind within. Rather, you engage the mind to live within, without making any effort. And now, doing nothing, remain as you are, again in the state of mindfulness. This is a big challenge in the first 3 steps. If the mind awakens to that state of mindfulness, this meditation takes you very deep. And that is how I introduced this meditation program. So how you understand the first 3 steps have succeeded with you, you are able to maintain the sensation and the stillness in the body. Your mind says, no way, I can continue for a longer period in that state of the sensation and the stillness. Mind is living within, it is engaged to live within. You are not carried away easily by the thoughts, feeling, and the sensations that passes to your mind. Then only we can step deeper into this yantra and the mantra meditation. It goes deeper than the mindfulness. Let us start awareness of the breath. 1 point. Where is this awareness of the breath? You are looking, the breath moving in and out. Feeling the sensation is the 2nd point. No change in the rate and the rhythm of the breath is the 3rd point. Now the 4th point. Every time the breath goes and you see the point in the space inside your forehead, the breath comes out, you simply see the space and the point inside the forehead. Remember, you need not to focus. There is a difference between focus and seeing. If I ask you, have you seen the dog, you will instantly, your mind says yes, without thinking, without focus, without concentration. That is what I'm saying you. Breath goes in, you see this point in the space inside the forehead, both when it comes in and goes out. Now when the breath goes in, you see the triangle inside the forehead, an equilateral triangle. I'm not asking you to focus, imagine, visualize. The name of a triangle itself becomes the seeing, and if that happens, you are already there. Now the next point of awareness is move the breath and the mind on a triangle when it goes in and comes out. Breath goes in and the mind moves with it, and it moves on a triangle. Breath comes out, it moves on a triangle with the mind. As if the breath and the mind moves on a triangular tunnel when it goes in and comes out. And now when the breath goes in, drop the mantra aim on one side of a triangle, you remain aware of the other 2 sides. When the breath comes out, you drop aim on one side of a triangle. I see 2 people are attending my class here, and I see a lot of space. Same thing happens when the breath goes in and the mind moves with it, drops aim, you see the blankness on the 2 sides. Now drop to aim on 2 sides of a triangle. Breath goes in, mind moves on the first side, aim, second side, aim, third side, blank. Breath comes out, moves on the first side of a triangle, aim, second side, aim, third side remains blank. It is exploring the center of the wisdom. When we awaken to the center of the wisdom, it drops the movement of the unconsciousness. subconsciousness. It brings in with it the immutable peace and happiness. Now, 3 aim on one on each side of a triangle. In that state of the stillness, calmness, the calmness, the degree of the calmness increases. You experience this as if the body is freezing down. That's a good sign. And do nothing, remain as you are. Again in that state of the mindfulness. Now you awaken that the mind is living very deep within. In that state of the stillness and the calmness in the body, the breath is moving naturally. The thoughts might be there, but it is on the surface. Your experience as if these thoughts are very far from you. You are there. Yes, no movement. Return again to the three-pointed awareness of the breath. Breath going in and out, feeling the sensation and no change. Now when the breath goes in, look inside the heart at a point, in the space. What did I say? You see. You don't focus, you don't imagine. You don't concentrate, you don't make an effort. And it comes by the regular practice. Now, the moment the breath goes in, you see the triangle inside the heart. Breath comes out, you see the triangle inside the heart. A lot of things to be understood and practiced. The different steps I introduce in every stages. Breath goes in naturally. You see the triangle inside the heart that is equilateral. The breath comes out, you see the equilateral triangle inside the heart. Move the mind and the breath on the triangle when it goes in and comes out. Do not change the rate and the rhythm of the breath. You are oblivious of the body. But yes, you know, you are aware of the stillness and the sensation in the body and still oblivious. That is the key. As if you have kept the body and its stillness in abeyance out of the mind. Looking at the triangle inside. Let the breath and the mind move on a triangle inside the heart when it goes in, when it comes out. Now when the breath goes in, drop another mantra that is Reem on one side of a triangle. When the breath comes out, you see the triangle and drop the mantra Reem. on one side of a triangle while you are aware of the other two sides. In that state of the sensation and the stillness, calmness is there, which appears little far from you. The breath and the mind moves in a triangle, interrupting one ream on one side, and when the breath goes in and comes out. Drop two ream one on each side of a triangle. The third remains blank. In the state of the stillness, calmness in the body, you're dropping two ream on a side of a triangle inside. Now drop three ream. Breath goes in, ream, 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 casually. Breath comes out, ream, ream, ream. The mind and the breath moves on a triangle inside the heart. Again in that state of the stillness and a calmness, we are aware that we are in the studio. Nobody is going to disturb. You are in the studio of the body. Nobody is going to disturb. No thought, no feeling. You are dropping three ream on each side of a triangle. When it goes in and comes out, no change in the rate and the rhythm of the breath. Doing nothing. Remain as you are. Again we move into the mindfulness. You see, I'm using the mindfulness in every step. In the first step, you had a little awareness of that. In the second step, it was deep. Third step, deeper. Fourth step, still very deep. And now it is becoming deeper and deeper. You see the point? That's how this meditation progresses. And again, become aware of the three-pointed awareness of the breath. Breath goes in and out. Feel the sensation. No change in the rate and the rhythm of the breath. three-pointed awareness of the breath in the state of stillness and calmness in the body. You're already into the state of mindfulness, but then why we are doing it? We want to explore deeper. We want to awaken to the different centers of the consciousness. Now when the breath goes in, look inside the belly button in the space. When the breath comes out, look inside the belly button in the space at a point. I say you to see. I don't ask you to focus. It's a casual looking. That will take you to a deeper state of meditation. Now, when the breath goes in, see the triangle inside the belly button pointing upward. When the breath goes out, you see the triangle inside the belly button. Seeing, not focus, no effort, no pressure. Breath in the mind moves on a triangle inside the belly button. Breath in the mind moves on a triangle inside the belly button. Now when the breath goes in, drop the mantra clean on one side of a triangle. The breath comes out, you drop the mantra clean on one side of a triangle. Outside everything is settled. What is outside? The space outside, the body's stillness, calmness is there, the body is freezing down, no movement is there, the breath is moving naturally, the mind is engaged, something very deeper. You're already in the state of mindfulness or meditation, and you're going deeper. There's no end to the journey of meditation. Clean. We'll also explore how and why the mind is carried away by the thought. You remind again and continue the practice. That's why I guide you constantly. And now drop two clean on one on each side of a triangle inside the belly button. When the breath in the mind goes in and comes out, no change in the rate and the rhythm of the breath. You may fall into sleep, it's okay. You are carried away by some thought, it's okay. The moment you hear me and reset, begin the practice. Or there may be a sense of forgetfulness. You hear me, reset and start. Or you may have a vision of colors, may have visions, colors, and a lot of things that goes on. They indicate Your mind has started exploring the higher consciousness. Two clean, one on each side of a triangle. When the breath goes in and comes out in the state of the stillness, calmness, and continue, please. Now three clean, one on each side of a triangle when the breath goes in and comes out. You don't change the rate and the rhythm of the breath. Breath flows on its naturally, looking at the triangle and dropping three clean. When it goes in and comes out, everything is fairly settled, calm. In that silence, you drop clean, one on each side of a triangle. When the breath and the mind moves in and comes out. You're dropping three clean on three sides of a triangle. doing nothing. Just doing nothing, remain as you are, and if any thought comes, pick up the triangle, see the triangle at any one of the three centers, pick up the mantra, either aim, ream, or claim, and let us see what happens. See if the mind is ready to continue. The moment the mind goes somewhere, pick up the triangle at any one of the three centers. Pick up any mantra. It may be claim inside the forehead. And that's how we'll experience, we'll know, we'll progress. Again in a state of doing nothing. Just do nothing. Remain as you are. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Take your time, bring your mind on the right hand. Release the fingers, bring your mind on the left hand. Release the fingers, lift your both the palms, put it on your eyes. Open the eyes inside, know your experiences. How are you?
It was good, it was deep in the beginning. I felt like my body was split in half and opened up. Then I saw it like a silver fork and then a silver spoon, and it was cleaning the silver spoon. Then at the end, I was riding a horse really fast, and then someone was holding my hand.
Someone is holding the hand. It's an inner, deeper consciousness. It is with you. That's good. Yes, that's really good. The horse represents sometimes the wisdom. when it's moving faster, you're riding on it.
What does that mean?
The wisdom, the knowledge. You awaken to the knowledge. The knowledge runs very fast.
Like what knowledge? Like
Wisdom of inner self. Knowledge of the inner self. That's wonderful. How about you, Ruperta?
Oh, I just felt very heavy.
That's good.
My body and itchy.
itchy.
All of a sudden, I felt like certain part of my body started to itch.
Mine wants to come out. It was resisting.
Yes, and,
But you feel calm.
very calm, and I saw the color blue.
Blue is very good.
And
Blue, silver, orange,
yeah,
they represent.
And, I felt a struggle. Like you said, to do it. Like if I didn't see the triangle or do the right thing, that it was annoying. Like one half, like I was concentrating too much, and I felt like
Concentration is not required.
right. If I didn't do it right, then I was wrong. Like you said, focus, don't do this, don't do one side, and I was trying to like if I didn't do it, I was doing the meditation wrong in my head.
Masha, come on, come. No. That's what I said.
Right.
When I'm looking at you, I'm not focusing.
Right. So.
It's a seeing. Seeing is simply seeing. It has nothing to do with any focus. We see each other at present so casual. Life becomes crazy every time you see, come on honey, you focus on me first. The honey will say, what honey will say?